frankly been the whole league that has felt the wrath of this crew. They're in the conversation now for one of the all-time great teams. They've got the target on the back, but it doesn't seem to bother them one iota. All they do is continue to win.
MP scanning the floor. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Gomez has got 11.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Gomez has got 4 rebounds now. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Walker finds Siakam. Throws it up high. They get it back. Nesmith's shot is off. The Warriors lead by 3. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Indiana's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Walker sets a screen. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Well, when you compare what MP and his team have accomplished so far, it's very reminiscent of Isaiah Thomas and his Bad Boy Pistons. When I asked MP about it, he said, man, those guys had some grit. He appreciated the compliment, but said that there's still work to be done. It's all business.
All business indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Walker, that drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists now in this one. Nembhard against MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
And timeout call from Rick Carlisle. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Indiana with some changes. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. And Boston subbed in for Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. Walker, a screen on Embiid. A good look from Siakam. And Indiana misses again.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Buries it from 3. Gomez has got 24 points.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Three-pointer, Halliburton sinks it from distance.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Here's Embiid. Uses the glass on the layup.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Halliburton left side. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Walker. Embiid can't hit.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Here's Halliburton. Now Boston. Now here's Siakam. He's watched by Kuminga. Fires at the elbow. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Kind of a rare area for Siakam, but, you know, he's got the skills to knock down that mid-range J.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Changes for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Toppin comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for Halliburton. MP outside. They swipe it. In transition, here come the Pacers. Here's Nembhard. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They went to Indianapolis for their last meeting with the Pacers. Came out with a victory.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. And they ended up winning it going away.
Pacers trail by 12. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Jackson, pass to Mathurin. Now Boston. Toppin, a screen on MP. Stolen by MP. In transition, here they come. And there's another one for the Warriors.
MP showing you the ability to stop on a dime for that pull-up J.
Lost it on the wing. From deep. MP getting it done for the Warriors. He was money from deep, sinking 5 triples in the... With a whole new group out there. Then for Indiana, Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Wiseman. Nesmith comes in for Toppin. And Halliburton is subbed in for Boston. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Nesmith. Kuminga pulls it in.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. Let's see if that's the answer.
They got Brandon Podziemski. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's MP, and it's Embiid in at center. That's the Warriors 5. Nembhard finds Mathurin. Floats one up. Halliburton misses. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 17 points was their biggest margin. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Pass to Kuminga. Here's the 3. Indiana with a rebound. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Looking back at the start of his career, Siakam only took a year or two to make his mark.
And, you know, B.A., he's just the kind of guy we love watching play. I mean, you know what you're going to get from him every night. Tremendous effort and the ability to impact the game at both ends. He's consistent, reliable, steady, and he can be explosive at the offensive end.
Three-pointer Mathurin. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Mathurin's got 7.
And with each made 3, Mathurin's confidence rises, an encouraging sign.
MP shot is good.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Now Halliburton, covered by MP. Halliburton, no good.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Here's Embiid. The rebound by Nesmith. Pacers trail by 11. On the wing, Nembhard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Joel Embiid.
And Andrew Nembhard continues to prove his steadiness. I mean, he's a reliable floor general who doesn't play outside of himself, always seems to be under great control.
He's perfect from the line this time. One thing about Andrew Nembhard, you appreciate the passion he plays with, Clark.
Yeah, I love his toughness. I mean, he's unflappable. He's persistent at the defensive end. He plays at his own pace, unafraid of the big moments, makes big plays and shots. I mean, you can see and feel his fire, even though he's not overly demonstrative in how he does what he does.
Boston's checked in for Indiana. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Clippers put on a show. He added 55 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Great report there, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Takes it in. And another one!
And with 40 points for him, his climb towards history continues.
Boy, it just seems like every time he takes the floor, it's a step closer to the record for most 40-point games in a season. Boston, pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, I'll tell you what, Siakam going to the rim is like a moth going to the flame. You can't keep them away.
And MP throws it down.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Pacers trail by 17. Boston, pass to Halliburton. Looking to get it going. Halliburton finishes down low.
Skill and agility and tight handles. That's how Halliburton outsmarts the defense with his ball handle.
MP outside. Outside Barrett. Back to MP. Pass to Barrett. 5 to shoot. And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the long J. MP's got 46.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Yet another assist.
He's been piling up the assists this year.
In fact, after that last assist, he's tied for the most in a single season in franchise history. Wow.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You can see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, he's stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
And now, you know it, you love it. Time to see what fans are saying on social media. Papa No Look 3 is curious as to whether Shaq could have made it as a stretch 5.
Look, there's an easy way to answer that. Shaq, how many threes did you make in your NBA career?
One more than everybody watching at home.
Thanks as always for watching.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Walker in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Siakam outside. Second half getting started, about a minute played. And the 3 off target.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
From deep, MP. Indiana with a rebound. They hope the Pistons after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Walker, and he banks it. In the layup. Walker's got 6 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt about it.
Outside Walker. Pass to Siakam. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. He's got 10.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Halliburton. He's closely guarded. Great D that time from Podziemski. Golden State has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. MP outside. Takes it inside. And MP throws it down.
Good cut by MP there. Love that aggressive approach.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. From downtown. The rebound by Gomez.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Oh, another one falls.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Siakam outside. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Walker's shot is off. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 15-4 run. Back to MP. Inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Halliburton finds Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Launches it. It's rebounded by Golden State.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And he lobs it up. Walker with a steal. Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by MP. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Siakam for three. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Stretching his range, Pascal Siakam. Long distance score there.
Timeout called, the Warriors. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Joel Embiid. Bridges comes in for Kuminga. Hendricks is checked in for Barrett. And Moody is subbed in for Podziemski. Mather is checked in for Indiana.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Here's the pick. Walker for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Gomez is...
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine. And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery in basketball without borders. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
This one for 3. The rebound by Moody.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Nembhard. The 3 ball. Another possession. Another assist.
Nobody has been a better floor general in the history of this team than he has. Unparalleled vision.
And his name's now at the very top of the list in franchise assists. That's a record that might be in the books forever.
Boy, this team needs to keep getting the rock to MP. He's been feeling it all night.
Nembhard, good.
And their outside game has simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
Pass to Hendricks. Halliburton against MP. Fires from deep. Mathurin with a rebound. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And here's Halliburton. Fires the 3. That one is off.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
From deep, MP. Indiana with a rebound. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by MP. Halliburton misses.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that is why Bridges is considered a premier dunker.
Here's Siakam. And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. He added to his astounding total of 3-pointers in this quarter. He may never... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed.
Then for Indiana, Walker, he's checked in for Siakam. Nembhard comes in for Toppin. And Halliburton is subbed in for Boston. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. MP is out there with Moody. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's Miles Bridges. And it's Hendricks in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pass to Mathurin. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
Shots good by Mathurin.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
MP knew exactly where he wanted to go and what he wanted to do with that one.
Indiana's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. 3-pointer, Halliburton. The shot, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Nice job capitalizing inside by Tyrese Halliburton. You know, he's capable of doing damage down there when given the opportunity.
There's the 3. Hits yet again. Wow. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
To the middle. Here's Mathurin. Jackson-Davis grabs the miss.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
From deep, MP. Another bucket. Wow.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Outside Nesmith. Pass to Mathurin. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton for 3. It's a 3-pointer. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Right side Mathurin. Outside Nesmith. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Warriors shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. Good! That's another bucket!
He just knocked 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. Outside Mathurin from behind the arc. The rebound by Gomez. Gomez has got his 16th rebound on the night.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And what can you say that hasn't been already said? We knew these guys would be great coming into the year, but their complete dominance is rare. They have redefined greatness.
And it's got to feel good taking both wins in series against the Pacers.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
He was on a tear. Everything seemed to be finding the bottom of the net for him. I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance going forward.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Rob! Outside Matherin. Pass to Halliburton. Outside Matherin. The three. And Halliburton with the three.
Halliburton going off like this is fun to watch. He's really been engaged offensively.
Back to MP. Here's Hendricks. And here's MP. He's covered by Matherin. Pass to Jackson Davis. And here's MP from outside. And the Warriors with another three.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Your fans on social media are constantly beating the drum about how important you are to the team's success. Does a double-double in the win prove what they say? The more MP, the better we'll be?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I haven't heard that one before. You come up with that?
No, it's real.
Oh, hey, okay, well, that's funny. I mean, look, to answer your question, I had a good game, but you need a team to win in this league. Move me isn't the answer to all of our problems. I wish it were, but it's not. Hey, but I love more me. More MP, right? Don't get me wrong, though. But we need more of all of us.
Well said, MP. Thank you so much. Ryan, back to you.
Thanks, Jennifer. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.
What'd I tell you? What'd I say? Sky's the limit.
Hey, you were right. I appreciate that, big bro.
Hey, come on, man.
Siempre.
I'm so proud of this brother right here. I honestly couldn't be more proud. Both of us, actually.
What you mean, bro?
You know how many D1 teams turned him down? How many club league teams said no?
Here we go again. It's going to his head.
There was one man who gave him a shot. Me, Deion Benjamin. You know, I must be the greatest scout alive.
Well, greatest scout alive. Guess what? Since you like to play so much, you just cost yourself dinner. That's right. Pay for your own omakase.
Yo, I've been making money since he was in diapers. We good.
Whatever. Hey, MP, out.
Yo, man.